And he's suggestible. You can suggest them and he'll start doing them.
I want to talk a bit about the Hoffman process really quickly. Do you mind if I explain the Hoffman process to people?
I would love it.
Has anyone heard of this? The Hoffman process? Google it. Look it up. I'm not going to explain it, but I've got a couple things here. The Hoffman process. I think you guys saw this. This is when Ellie and Denham's kissed on The Last of Us. This is that famous scene. They're dancing. Remember, this is the end of the world, and this girl, Ellie, stole one of the hottest chicks, I'm putting quotes on, one of the hottest chicks in the whole world left. She stole her away from the Chinese guy who just let her take his girlfriend. And she said, I'm the father now. Remember this? This is crazy. So here she is kissing this girl, we call her Denham's, from The Last of Us. And then remember, the old man came in and he goes, you damn dykes, get out of my ballroom. And then Joel was like, you can't call them dykes. I won't let you do that to them. Remember that whole thing? So this is part of the Hoffman process, correct? Is that? And of course, we're talking about, what's her name? Hoffman?
Robbie Hoffman.
Robbie Hoffman, who did a very similar scene. And this is where I get confused. Gabby Windy, Hoffman, Gabby Windy, and Robbie Hoffman. Very similar. We call this the Hoffman process. This is when a chick gets a hotter chick and kisses them. The Hoffman process. Does that make sense to anybody? Beautifully said. What does Robbie think about this? Robbie Hoffman, by the way, blowing up. I'm so glad I bought her that shirt. I wish Annie could have delivered that to her much earlier before she blew up. They're huge now.
We were the first Robbie Hoffman supporters.
And I'll tell you this,
the
bigger Robbie Hoffman gets, the less I feel like she is kind of like big time now.
She's too good for you now?
I think she is. Robin Tran, however, still there, still supporting. That's what I like to see, a consistency, not a pop in, hello.
We're looking
if you
for
consistency. Yeah, well, that's from?
Melton, sorry.
From?
Melton.
Yes, if you want to be considered a friend, it has to be it can't just be, hi, how are you? You got to be really.
She's so busy. I mean, she's on John Mulaney. She's got Sarah Silverman sucking up to her. I've seen so many posts of people thinking they're the first one to introduce Hoffman to the world.
I was pretty much the first person to ever, and especially a guy like me telling people about Hoffman, I might have made her career work. It could have gone the other way where she was tormented by the right, but I got all those guys to accept her, and I hope she knows that. I hope she knows. Welcome to Red Bar. I wanted to show you what Jeff Dye has been doing to me behind the scenes. Comedian Jeff Dye. Sorry about that. Comedian Jeff Dye. I didn't know about any of these things, but look at this. He did a tweet about me. Jeff Dye, the comedian. Jeff Dye did a tweet about me, and he tweets, and he goes, Shock Jock radio host Red Boar was wondering what I wrapped my car with, so here's a pic. And then he shows a wrapped car. What does it say?
Taylor Tomlinson?
It's not even a wrapped car. It's a painted car. There's no wrap on this car. It's a car that's like painted with acrylic paints. Or spray paints, even.
But remember, he's like a slower guy, so he's nice now.
Yes, we actually do find your slowness to be quite endearing. There's almost an innocence there, but I don't know what this is about. I had to ask. I had to go out of my way to go, what is he talking about? What do you mean? I was wondering what he wrapped his car with. Does anyone remember that? I had to go out and hunt for this. Apparently, I asked what his car wrap was.
I don't remember
he
this
has
at
a car
all.
wrap. So that's very weird because a wrap is when you put vinyl and shrink wrap it to the car, of course. And this is just paint on a car, and I don't understand what this has to do with me. And you got to stop calling me Red Boar. Really, just call me by the right name. As we do you. You got to respect people like that. And then Jeff Dye did this, too. Jeff Dye sends Mike a message on Instagram. What the fuck, right? Look at this. And he messages me. I saw this. And he blows me a kiss. Like this. He has, of course, been left unread. We will not tolerate anything like this. Ever. And I just wanted to show what he's been doing to me, so I guess he's trying to harass me a bit or something like that.
And he's
none of that's going to work.
Very scared.
Well, oh, yeah. And then we caught him. This is a long one, but yes, he defends Chris D'Elia very heavily in these comments. If anyone just wants to take a screenshot real quick so you could see this. If what Chris D'Elia did was real or true, I would hate him. That's like what Melton's excuse was when he's like, if I was a pedophile, Moody would hate me. It's like, okay. If what Chris D'Elia was real, I would hate him. Unfortunately, for people who love salacious gossip, it's all bullshit. None of it's real. So in the name of justice and grace and an open mind, you should rethink what you put on the internet. So Chris D'Elia, none of it's real. It was all fake now. And we saw some of that when he was on Jenko's. Just wanted to let the world know that is what Jeff Dye thinks. We can't stand you, Jeff Dye. We can't stand Jeff Dye. Today's theme, hanging out.